Hello, darlings. It's Sunday and I should be doing some work, but there was an estate sale yesterday that had a number of vintage patterns, but like from like the 80s. And there was a whole bunch of them still left, so I'm gonna go drive by and see if they will maybe donate them to me so I could then donate them to Austin Creative Reuse. Let's go see if there's anything left. No! Oh. Done! She's gone and done it again while lying awake at night. Oh gosh, I hope they don't throw away all of those vintage patterns. So I went and rescued him. Now, one of my favorite parts, I am now gonna go through all of this. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna have myself a nice little session here with my coffee, with you to watch. And we're gonna have maybe a little memory lane walkthrough for some people. I, for the record, was born in the late 80s. So 80s looks were still prevalent in my youth. And I used to hate them. But now they are really starting to find a special place in my heart. My arthritis. Okay, we will start now. Let us begin. And I'll do some mild sorting as I go. Well, look at that. What are we even looking at? It's a dress vest. Okay. Put this aside, and we're gonna come back to that. Whoosh! Ooh, some athletic wear. And it's petitable. A miss size 6, bust 30 and a half. So definitely for petites. That's unfortunate. I would have kept them. What these? Liz Claiborne. We have a chemise, a nightgown, top and pants. Ooh, I like that. What a fun shirt. This is shirt and jacket. We'll put that in my little pile. Love the plaid. Wow. She's thick. Is that a needle? Yes. If I can get that out of there. Let's get those out because they are dangerous. Ooh wee! A little house dress moo-moo. I kind of like that. I like this one. Ugh. Special moments. Now there are some patterns, because I'm excited for them, I'm going to wait to review them all at the end. All right, now we have another Mrs. Dress and Shawl. Eat at Joe's. Apron. In case you didn't know what it was, it's an apron. Apron. Cute. Nice simple dress, kind of 50s. And it's petitable. Tiny 6. Ooh, look at that. Burda. Culottes. Kids wear. Some more kids things. That's kind of cute. Look, little like matching sets. A B skiff. Nighties for children. This, I love a bib. Oh, but I hate that ruching there. It's too small anyway. Good. Look at that. And if it's your style, I'm sure you rock it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not a good time. It's not a good time. Wow, look at that. What is that? Pristine Style A, 1286 Something design, penny, cute. Double underline on cute. Oh, it's just a skirt. Dang it. Isn't this a repeat? Yes. We have two of the exact same size. That's interesting. Some nice little dresses. Cute. Just these. Okay, come on now. That baby don't fit in that, but I guess it gives him room to grow. He looks happy. All right, we have boys' pajamas. Oh my. It's these drop waists. They are just so bad and so unflattering, and it's kind of harkening back to the 1920s. What is this? Like, I'm sure there's somebody out there who can absolutely rock this and style it, but the vast majority of us are not that blessed. We have more children. Look at that kid's spiky hair. Okay, little overalls. These are some very strange drawings. I don't know if it's just me. Got some more culottes, good old culottes, pants and bottoms. Okay, that's kind of cute. Like, I want one. Not the child, I want the little outfit. Cozy after you get out of the shower. Cute. Look at that. It is definitely 1980 something. Wish it had the date. Oh yeah, it does. 1986. But what are we looking like here? Very Jackie O and very Chanel. This is very much Vogue trying to do Chanel. These big, beautiful, oversized shirts. I don't need that. Oof. I'm gonna say another thing about the shoulder pads. I love big shoulder pads now, believe me. But this roundedness, this shape here. So these shoulder pads though, I love shoulder pads, absolutely love them, but this is the wrong type of shoulder pad, in my opinion. I want a nice, either straight line across like that, or even with a little bit of a tilt, with a hard triangle. This is super rounded, and it reminds me, in addition to, they're kind of trying to do the 40s, but the 40s had so much more structure. There wasn't all this draping. To have that big of a shoulder, at least they're doing it here, they're nipping in the waist, and it gives you this, still like, this is too much. It is not balanced correctly, in my opinion. All of this is my opinion. I think if these shoulders were straight out and had a sharper, crisper edge, it would make it look better. Gives me a little bit of, I think it was the 1880s, 1870s maybe, where there was this very like rounded, like almost a little bit plump, little shoulder. And it's weird to have that like demure little like rounded shoulder captured in a giant shoulder pad. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be more moments for me to expound on shoulder pads. Well, I swear I did not plan that. Funny enough, I actually have this pattern. It is a Vogue pattern on how to make shoulder pads. Hair canvas, buckram, cotton batting. Obvious diagonals will not match. But again, here's the problem. Look at this shoulder. Look at this roundedness. Every single one has a roundedness. When if I had my choice, it would be about there or there. It would lift this up straight. But what do I know? That was the 80s. Look at their hair. I like these drawings. Okay. Plain and simple little dress. Oh, what an interesting shirt. Size 10. What is that? 32.5-inch bust. That is not me, but mostly these are usually kind of big and billowy, so I could be able to get away with it. Keeping that one for me, probably. I also threw this in here because I just thought it was really fun, and I haven't seen one in forever. You remember these? Fiesta. It's definitely vintage. I love these things. Next time I have a Dia de los Muertos party or something. Again, the little boys' patterns. We have it in 4 and 6/8. Little girls, like a flower girl pattern. Look at those little ballerina shoes. Hey! I have this pattern. I've been meaning to use it. I think I made that one once. How fun. These are, okay, good. They say these look a little maternity because they are. Nice. Okay. What are we selling? The pants? Look at that. Wow. That weird little, I don't know, ink watermark, whatever that is. This looks like she has clown makeup on with this top and with this frill. Oh my God. I kind of love this frill. I have to hold on to that just because it's ridiculous. Again, I'm sorry. It's the drop waist. It's the drop waist. If this See, like, you see how this pink dress, if I just hide where that waistline is, and you can imagine that it's up higher where it should be, that dress looks fine. All these dresses look fine. Then you drop that waist. It looks like, so far, all of these patterns have been used, which is kind of shocking. I tend to find a lot more patterns that are factory folded and never used. So this is super cool. I love that. She must have been a seamstress, especially because all these sizes all over the place. She was probably sewing things for other people. Wow. Look at those proportions. I'm assuming these are all skirt patterns. Yes. Wow. Linda Alford for Ellen Tracy. Oof. It's the whole outfit. What's these? These are kind of cute. Size 6. What even is that? Bust 30 and a half. I believe I had this once. There. Look at that hair. I used to always joke that I was born a little too late. That should have been my time for my hair. It's doing that. It's giving European sizes. I have never seen anything like this. There's Puzzle Popple, Puffball Popple, and Prize Popple. 1986. Factory folded on this one. I'm keeping this because I do remember the Popples growing up. I was born a year later, but they were still a thing. Wow, that is so fun. Love, love. Robes, small ones. Whew, whew. Again, if there was structure here, if all this was actually tapered, I think it would look so much nicer. It just looks like people are swimming in their clothes back then. Gosh, this is still just $1. Cute little baby onesies and blankets and stuff. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that comes in there. Tutus. Oh, and we have tutus and we have Arabian Nights. It was paid. She got the measurements. These are so fat. Oh my gosh. We have, call it the Crucible. And I don't know, Prairie Witch, little Prairie, little Angel. This one again. Yeah, this is confirming to me for sure. This was her job. She has multiple of the same patterns in different sizes, and there's names of other people on them. We have Santa Claus, Miss Claus, and oh, it's an elf, Rumpelstiltskin or something. This gives me like chills. Why would you give yourself one giant? It's kind of like one roll around your belly. One big roll. No, 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 oh no. This is so bad. And I've never been a fan of those weird little tie things. Okay, she actually looks kind of nice in it. All of this, honestly, I feel if you took off this white bib thing and lengthened or shortened the skirt, I don't know, it's not bad. I really do like the sleeves. Wow, look at these powerful looking women. It's just too much for me, even though I love it. Hey, I have this pattern. Boleros. Okay, we have a mouse, puppy, rawr. Okay, I've never actually seen these before. What does this say? Sunrise design, puddle jumping fun. Faces kind of freak me out. Is it just me? These babies are freaking me out. It's not just me. These are weird. Icky. Almost box number 1, but all of these I'm going to set aside and we're going to do all those at once. A receipt from the Gem Fabric Center. This is so cool. On 6/24/1987. That is only 5 days before I was born. She bought some fabric at Gem's. Keeping that. People ask me, like, you keep that stuff, and what do you do with it? I put it in my journal. All right, now we're empty. And here we say sewing light patterns. Got cloudy. That's so nice. A reprieve from this freaking heat. Okay. Ugh. All right, who's next? Who's next? All right, we have some sewing supplies. So I already have a whole lot of Taylor's hams. So I will either donate that or maybe give it to a friend of mine. Right, we got a Teach Yourself Needlepoint book by Joe Ippolito Christiansen, 1977. Aw, to our beloved Kathy on her birthday, 1979, Dad and Mom. Oh, is her name Kathy? Still haven't found confirmation as to what her name is. What do we have in here? Embroidery designs, pearl cotton design transfer. Love ephemera. The knitted shoes. I'm not gonna knit any shoes. Some little tropical situation, some mushrooms. Now these look a little cooler to me. Okay, we have a Native American headdress for chain stitching, for satin stitching. Interesting. It's 1972. More embroidery transfers. Very nice, very nice. Ethnic embroidery transfers. Okay. Okay, what's this? Whoa. Okay. Man, this is so 80s. I love it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we still have our drop waist and everything, right? But at least, I don't know, it looks reasonable. Looks like a normal hoodie. Nice. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nice little skirt. I'm sure it's just a skirt. Oh, it comes now with a top. Oh, it's a wrap skirt. And little button-down top. Skirt. Whoa. Look at the size of that. Somebody just said, screw this. I'm not bothering to fold all that up. Cute. Size 10 though. Oh no. Do you say what pattern you go to? Try to find you. Where's their number? No. Gosh, not a single piece or number or anything. How annoying. I'm just gonna put it aside because I don't know where it goes. A nice little wrap dress. I mean, I feel like this is the style right now. It's perfectly fine. Another one. This one's a little bit more interesting. But I feel like the drawing looks a lot nicer than what actually, I don't know, doesn't that just look cheap? I think it looks cheap because I can tell that is polyester satin finish. Yeah, no. More skirts. Are we all skirts? Yep. Oh, look, there's a note. Mommy, 38 hips, 30-inch waist, 31 length, 39 V width. Okay, Miss Simplicity. Look at these children again. More skirts. She made a lot of skirts. We have Wizard of Oz, some reason mixed in with Snow White and something else. Love these colors. Look at her face. Oof. She looked good. That's fine. Okay. The French Connection. I don't think that's serving what you think it's serving, girl. What is that grip on the bottom of those shoes? That looks weird. Oh, I wish those pants were included. These are just blouses. Love those pants. Okay, just some t-shirts. Look at her. She's like, I'm so stressed out being such a successful 1980s business woman. Excuse me, 1978. Should have known by the hair. Look at them. They look cool. Neat. We have the Glamour collection. You know, I should totally be wearing, hold on. Ta-da. Oh yes, oh yes. Here. Look at that dropped waist. Ugh. But it has pockets that are actually like good. So just as a little side note, I bought this because, first of all, look at the color. Second of all, look at the print. And thirdly, it's made of 100% silk. I want to do something to it eventually, but haven't gotten around to it. But here we are. I was really hoping when I got it home that I could style it in some way that made sense, but no. Okay, now that we're properly dressed, we are again. The Glamour collection for Butterick. Woof. So the oversized look with the belt cinch. I get it. It's actually very common and popular right now. I am very sorry if I offend anybody by saying this, but right now it is beige, oversized, slouchy is kind of the look. This minimal thing. I feel like minimalism sometimes is just a lack of character. Anyway, oof. And the patch pockets. Oof. Never like patch pockets. Wow. I feel like I'm kind of wearing that right now, don't you think? Oh, and then all this lace. This is what makes it look so dated and kind of like conservative. I don't know. And from Hancock Fabrics, man, they've been long gone. Kind of like this blouse, but I already have some like that. Don't need it. This drop waist. These actually, this is a look. I mean, look at this poor little girl. Where are we going in this? Is this church? Is it Easter? Is it boating? Very Victorian over here though. Okay, we even made them. Like, look at these shoulders on these little kids and the horrible drop waist. Such an injustice. Probably skirts again, size 25, all skirts. A suit set. Nice. We got a Vogue Basics designer. She looks actually kind of cool. I think it changes everything when the length is longer. This as a pantsuit with all that could be sick. Jewelry pairing and everything, she looks cool. Again, I wish this was a not a pantsuit, a jumpsuit. I saw one of these at Goodwill the other day. They're just rough. I mean, this one looks okay, honestly. She looks fine in it. Maybe I just have a problem with trends. I mean, this was obviously a trend. Everybody looked like this. I find that boring. Bye, we have Christmas. We have Rudolph, and we have stockings and a little boy. 89. That hair in 89? Poor little boy. He don't want to be wearing that. Come on now. Made in heaven. Doesn't that sound sad somehow? She looks a little bit cute. These are cute little outfits. But I imagine that's probably itchy for her, poor thing. Oh, just plain old tissue paper, I think. Nice. Okay, this actually looks a little bit nice. Just a little bit. Doing all right here. We're doing all right here. Nice. Some vests. Kind of interesting. More skirts. I don't understand why you need so many skirt patterns. Who am I to talk? Okay, tell me this doesn't look completely contemporary right now. This is absolutely contemporary. Wow, that is so modern. What year are we? 1987, my birth year. And we got some more Vogue Basics. This looks incredibly contemporary, but that's the next look coming. This is incredibly, I mean, it's like polo shirts, polo dresses. Very, very modern. Again, look at the length of her legs to her body. She looks kind of cool. Yeah, very contemporary also. Oof, that's not contemporary. I mean, that's kind of cool, but eesh. Look at her. She's like, girls. I'm the one here. You gotta be careful with that though. She looks cool too. Oh, this is like the prints that are like, to me, quintessential 90s. Yep, 91. Floral was huge. Ugh, just looking at that makes me itchy. I hated wearing dresses as a kid. What's in here? Gem Fabrics and Anderson Mills. Oh my God, there was 3 of them. Allendale Village, South of Mall. Oh my God, this is where the receipt came from. Oh, I love her Post-its. And she has some notes, some creepy eyes. Foster children iron-on transfer instructions. Foster children? What does that mean? I guess these were all tracings that she did. I will probably keep this because of that. It's a part of Austin history. Next box. Oh, is this maternity? I hope so. Yes. Oof. Wow. What is this shape? Why don't you have any pictures? That is wild. 91. Ugh, drop shoulders, long sleeves, and continuous lap opening and side seam pockets. I don't know if it's just because they're moving, or if it really has that much a flare in the skirt. I mean, sorry, in the bottom of the jacket. That's interesting. We'll set that aside. How are you supposed to put that on, too? Girls. Okay, she looks kind of cool. Got her red painted fingernails. Little mules on. Okay. Okay. It's kind of interesting, actually. This is visually interesting to me right here. Oh, do I have this pattern? I have a very similar pattern to it. Wow, 30.5-inch bust. Can't do anything with that. Ooh! Shoulders and neck edges measure same as size 8 pattern number 4701 butt. I'm sure she means butter, right? Honey. What a look. I mean, she looks kind of cute, but oh my goodness. Kind of looks a little like a clown costume. But she looks cute. I think it's actually made kind of well. But it just looks so itchy. Looking at that reminds me of being a little kid and being so itchy in things with skirts and all that. Does this have any notes on it? This says patterns. Oh, this is the one that says patterns and, oh, patterns 86, 87 to earlier. Patterns only. But then we turn it and it says patterns and fabric fall 79. Let's keep digging. Just say for the record that I knew that I wasn't gonna, like, this is not my era by any means. I prefer some 70s, no 60s, some 50s, and then 40s is much more my era. But 80s does 40s a lot, and more than anything, this is so exciting to me to just get boxes of patterns, be able to look through them, find ephemera like this. Like, I had no idea that this was a fabric store in Austin, and they had 3 locations. In 1987, it appears. Southwood Mall, Allendale Village, Anderson Mill. So I love that kind of history and ephemera. Anyway, let's keep going. Some robes, small, everybody, chest or bust, 32, 34. Okay, why not? She looks kind of cool. Cloth World. I don't remember ever hearing of that one. This is nice. This is nicely fitted, I feel. And this color, she looks like that, anybody remember that zebra chewing gum? Why would they cut off the top sometimes? Neat. Uh-oh. Rogue instructions. Put you aside over here. Keep an eye out for 2825. If you see 2825, you let me know in the comments down below. And of course, let me know which ones are your favorite or which ones you find hilarious, or if you ever made any of these. I have learned recently that a lot of my viewers are more mature, probably have more experience with sewing, and I affectionately sometimes refer to them as my babushkas. Hello, my babushkas and my mimos. So I'm hoping some of y'all out there are gonna comment on having made this, or maybe your mom made it for you, or maybe you made it for your child, whatever. Comment down below. I really would like to know. I love this community that is slowly being built. Okay, I actually have to admit, I kind of like this. Not the skirt, just up here. I'm kind of into it. Notice how it's not a drop waist. And it actually would maybe fit me. Look, they actually say the finished size at the bottom. That's always nice. This is actually too big for me. Never mind. More robes. Robes. I like the other pattern better. Here are the clowns. Love those big pom-poms in the front, huh? Also a lot of fabric for very little payoff with all these things. Oh look, hand-cut fabrics on Airport Boulevard. Love learning these things. Like, where were all the fabric stores years ago in Austin? What a pity. Okay, she looks good. She looks fine. She looks normal. Looks well adjusted. Looks like she is a businesswoman. Maybe she has a businesswoman special. Maybe she just gets 2 cheeseburgers. Surprise, the Diet Coke. That's fine. Button down. These are probably the skirts. Yep. Oh, cute. Look at that. Oh, look, another one. Those crazy shringamajiggers. You can't tell me that doesn't look a little bit churchy, right? What's up with that collar? Kind of love it. It's a little bit Wednesday Addams, don't you think? That just came out. Part 2. Interesting. What is this? This looks like beachwear. It's a dress. It's just a pullover dress. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. This is actually hella cool to me. This is so cool. Oh no! Again they do it to me. Top's not included. Wait. Oh, but it does have the jacket and the vest. Keeping this one. I might make this one real soon. Wow. Wow. I love this. I've been wanting to make more little bolero jackets like that and stuff. Dang, they look cool. Look at them. She's fine. Look at them. Ugh. Keep. Okay, more skirts. She made so many skirts. Oh my god, that one is busted. Henry Grethel. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well. What do we have? 5'6" is a medium. Does it come with all the sizes? That's cool. I feel like my bestie. Hey, Adrian. I think you would like to make this. This aside. Yes. Thank you. Bloop. What else we got in here? What else we got? Oh, another receipt. Hancock Fabrics. June 7th, 1970. Wow. Wow. Love putting that in there too. More skirts. We have a lot of skirts. Wow. We have a lot of business going on here. Kind of cool though. Look at that fabric. I really do not like these long collars for some reason. I just feel like they look disproportionate. Okay, this is nice. I feel like I have this actually. Maybe I do. Finally, something my size. I like that. I'll keep that. Okay, who are we? This is nice. Look at this neckline. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the 1950s. If you were to put a petticoat under that, maybe. More robes. She made a lot of robes. Whatever. There's where Hancock used to be here in Austin. Hey, this is kind of nice. These pleats. This is really cool though. These are some weird dirt things. Just as pleats. There's some interesting looking pleats, so I really like this. And it's like incorporated into the style line seam right there. Whoa, Teddy Ruxpin. Now that, though I know who Teddy Ruxpin is, I did not have one of those. And this one is from 1986, apparently. I'm keeping this as well, just because I feel like these are little moments in time, little snapshots into, obviously, the toys that kids had, and moms and other folks wanted to make these, you know, extra clothes and things for their little dolls. And this is a jogging outfit clothes package. Comes with a headband, sneakers, I think the little bat and glove, maybe. It's so funny. This is again kind of a Chanel knockoff, I feel. It's inspired by, not exactly, the 1960s. Do not reorder this pattern. Oh, cute. Look at that. It's like a little bag that you make all the little farm animals and toys out of. I kind of like that. I don't know. I just think that's fun. I'm keeping it. Okay, we just have some little knit blouses and a scarf. Okay. If this were cropped, if this were tapered, if this were fitted at the bottom, all this would look kind of cool. But this kills it. This drop waists. Maternity? Thank goodness, maternity. Okay. Oh, I actually like that. I like it, but I will never make that. Oh, this is how she made this little heart thing, I think. Yeah, cut 2, cut 3, weave. Cute. And we got needles. Try to take those out. Nobody needs to get stabbed by those. Okay, another box. I have 2 more. 1.5. I like this box though. Let's reconfigure. Right. What we got? We have some muslin. Oh, it's not muslin. It's a mock-up. Oh, I did not realize. Oh, that's so nice. Wow, that's, oh my God, is it a wedding dress? There's quite a train on this. I'll show you this in a little bit. Wow, look at all the oils. No, wait, this is fray check. My bad. Look at the fray check. It turned into a nub. That's too bad. Let's see. Is that for the skirt or the vest? Oh, vest, skirt, and pants. I like the vest, but I have better patterns. I like them. This does look comfy and all, but I would never wear it. 2 little girl dresses. Ooh. That is so 2000s. Oh, nope, it's 1999. Close. Santa Maria. Oh, adult Native American costume. Okay. What year is this? 94? We were already saying Native American. That's good. Oh. It fits. I was looking for a thimble for my right hand. And it says Holland on it. Oh crap, it's silver. This is real silver. It says 925 on the inside. Isn't that cool? Neat. The last books. Oh my gosh. Burn down my house. Okay, last box. First, I got some felt. We have some batting, more felt. Another clapper! This more batting. Great. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of sewing supplies in there. Let's go look. A lovely ruler. Oh, and iron them on. Only one of every letter? Come on now. What do we got in here? Oh, these are super useful. Lots of fun little tools here. What's in here? Ooh, lots of fasteners and things. Had not noticed this bag. It's full of sequins. I've just gotten really into sequins and I need these for fixing sequins. This is fabulous. That'll do. I do without you. What's up, duck? Quackers. Here is the last books. I waited because there could be some excitement in here. Probably not very much, but let's look. So in all of those patterns, I also noticed there was a lot of Vogue, various types of original. Some of them are like the Vogue Paris originals, Vogue American originals, the Vogue bridal designs, etc., etc. This is actually really interesting looking. Look at those bell sleeves. I actually quite like this. Not as a wedding dress. Oh, size 6. Also just have to check them all, I feel. All of these Vogue patterns, you can go to the pattern counter and request a label. A Vogue label that you would add to your creation, which is super cool. And you know that I want to hunt all those. I'm going to check all these to see if they're in there. It's 4 things. Right. Very cool. Love the bell sleeves. Ew. Bill Blass. Yeah, you're very Blass. But there he is. See? He's an award-winning designer. We have another Vogue American designer. I like her a lot better. I love these colors, the white and the green. It's Calvin Klein. There he is. Calvin Klein is a sportswear 20th century classicist. Excuse me, not a classist. His clean lines, his naturally easy design approach put him in Fashion Hall of Fame as its youngest member. Sew this and you'll know why. It's quite a claim. I do like this though. I will keep it. A Vogue Patterns American Designer by Audrey. Who is Audrey? The Audrey approach combines sensibility with great style, functional, adaptable, dynamic designs have been established. Blah, blah. Not a huge fan. Still looking for my labels. We have Anne Klein instead of Calvin. I like the vest. Very nice. But otherwise, not terribly interesting to me. It is really nice to see that so many of these were obviously used. It's awesome. Woo! It's almost 1940s and almost nice. And this one does not have a description of the designer. It was Albert Nippon. There is a part of me that wants to keep this one for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I answer only to me, and I don't know the answer. Another Calvin Klein. Another Calvin Klein. Let's see all of the Calvin Kleins. So Vogue Pattern American Designers. Very easy Vogue. Vogue American Designers. Throughout the years. I feel like it probably goes like this. They all have the same label, supposedly. But no. And no. Another Calvin Klein, but also very meh. Look at this color palette. This is what we're doing again now. All of this, I feel like it could be almost modern because of all these neutrals, boring neutrals. I mean, I love black and white, but beige, sand, ugh. Is one a pantsuit? Nope, whatever. Another Calvin Klein of the same aesthetic. See this? Minus the skirt. That looks modern now. Come on, Calvin. Yeah. Oh my god, another one. That's the same as the other one. Ugh. A Vogue American designer, Calvin Klein again. She was very into Calvin Klein. There's 2 of them in there. Well, that is absolutely thrilling. So now I'm gonna keep this one just because I've had good luck. And Cox again. Yay! 2 of them. Another Calvin Klein. Actually, I like this jacket finally. Size 10. Calvin Klein again, ladies and gentlemen. Both size 10. Why are all of these edges ripped off? Somebody please let me know in the comments down below. Was it like practice to tear off the edge for some reason? Was the price there or something? Did it show that you purchased it? I don't know, so many of them in old patterns are like ripped off. Oh my gosh, guess who? Calvin Klein. Not bad. A little scavenger hunting. 1995. No thanks. And who do we have now? Christian Agard? No idea. They look fine. This is the Vogue French boutique. Oh, this one does not come with a label. Still gonna check. French boutique. And it doesn't talk about the designer either. And last but not least, Calvin Klein again. And this one's kind of cool again. I might keep this one. Vogue American designer. Keep this one just because it looks interesting, but also I just made a little bit of an observation here. These are all Vogue American designers from a Vogue French boutique. Okay, so the weird thing I just noticed is I found this label just in the box. Vogue Designer Original. They're all like Vogue American Designer, Vogue Paris Original. I don't know where this one came from. This is different from these 2, which is what most of these are. Interesting. I also have older ones too. Now, do not quote me on this, but yesterday I had purchased some patterns for myself at retail, and these were them. So let's look at those. Calvin Klein, American designer. This lady loved her Calvin Klein, or maybe Calvin Klein was just exceptionally popular pattern-wise at the time. If you remember, please let me know. I'm still on the hunt for one that looks like this. The Vogue Designer Original. These are all Vogue American Designer Original. And this is empty. I don't think I got this there, but I have it because it's weird looking. I actually don't think I got that there. I really like that thing. And I did buy this one yesterday, and Klein. This outfit is fantastic to me. I mean, a vest with a hat and these long pants, love. Again, Christian Agard. I'm sorry. I kept that because I like the shirt. More pins. Ooh, this is that same person, Christian Agard, the Vogue French boutique. I love this. Love the hat. So fun. Calvin Klein. Jeans, though. Y'all remember those ads with Brooke Shields?
You want to know what comes between me and my Calvins? Nothing.
Calvin Klein jeans.
The nothing gets between me and my Calvins. So suggestive. Oh. And last but not. And then we have Vogue Patterns Evening Swingers. Maybe should have been called something else, but you know. Just a bunch of tiny little handbags for the evening. But I'm happy to have at least 3 more little labels. I have some of the older ones too. These we're keeping. We will put them away again over there. Now there's one last thing. Now this, had I seen it yesterday, I absolutely would have paid whatever they wanted for it. I did not. I saw it today and I paid for it in this big box of other stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Be careful here. Look at her. Wow. Vogue Couturier Designs, number 636. We are a size 30, I believe. Oof, oof, oof. Through it a little. This is an unprinted pattern, which some people find more intimidating, but actually I think they're even easier. Ooh, she's so hard. She's so rough. Okay, $2. Isn't she lovely? Ooh, the paper is different and nice. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this yesterday. Can't believe I missed this. This is true. This is the vintage I'm looking for. And then in the same bag was this. Look at that. They're veils. I've never seen a pattern for veils like this. Lady with all her needles. Ma'am. Oh, I wish the lady's face was still there. Ooh. Ay, 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 ay. Teeny tiny, it says 1952. Poor baby, she's been through so much. Look at that. I'm not getting married anytime soon, but this is so beautiful to me. I now have, I think, 2 or 3 of these beautiful Vogue kind of wedding dresses. I just think they're so beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. So, I'm going to put all these, the ones I care about, in some nice sleeves and everything to preserve them. That brings this nice little adventure to a close. Yeah, I unfortunately did not find her name anywhere. I'm going to guess it's maybe Kathy? Oh, if that's the case, thank you so much, Miss Kathy, wherever you are. And I am so pleased and grateful that it's become a little bit part of me, the person that I am. That I don't know, take that weird initiative that I'll go back to an estate sale and be like, hey, you mind if I maybe take all this for donation? Because at the end of the day, I kept a little pile of sewing patterns, some of which I did pay for, some sequins, some pins, and a little bit of felt. I think I paid yesterday and today a total of like 35 bucks. Yeah, I like being the steward, the caretaker, if you will. Yeah, I enjoy doing that, and I don't mind doing it. So now I'm going to pack all this up, and I'm going to set up an appointment with Austin Creative Reuse to go and drop it all off. So I'm very grateful to this lovely woman. Again, I wish I could have found her name somewhere. I guess it's Kathy. And thank you so much to Sunshine Estate Sales for allowing me to do this. That, you know, they give all this to me for a good price so that I can then, first of all, enjoy it myself, and then donate all the rest of it so other people can enjoy it at wonderful Austin Creative Reuse. If by any chance you are local to Austin and you find any of the patterns you see here and you somehow find my video, please tag me. I want to see what you make. But all right, that is all I have for you today. Now I need to actually get to work for my class, which is in 2 weeks. And yeah, gosh, I just want to sew though. I will survive. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you, if you are a thrifter and hunter, find a nice big cache of boxes full of patterns or whatever it is that you collect. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you awesome finds, good stitches, good tension, all the good things in life. I will see you in the next one. Bye, darlings. I really need to do something with this, don't I? What are we gonna do with it? What are we gonna do with it? First, we gotta clean all this up. My God, you wanna see what I'm dealing with here? The aftermath. It's all right. It'll be fine. Ta-da!